President Joe Biden awaits a monumental Supreme Court decision that could overturn Roe versus Wade and send abortion back to the states to decide. A ruling in the Dobbs case could come within days. White House correspondent Owen Jenson reports. Owen?
Tracy, worried what the Supreme Court may decide, President Joe Biden and the White House want to codify Roe v. Wade and guarantee abortion access to all who seek it. But pro-lifers made it very clear to us today, no matter what happens at the High Court, the fight to save the unborn will continue.
The White House says it will be ready when the Supreme Court issues its abortion decision. The Biden administration has held more than a half-dozen meetings this month to push what it calls reproductive rights. And Vice President Kamala Harris personally met with pro-abortion groups to discuss their concerns. President Joe Biden earlier wrote, if the court does overturn Roe, it will fall on our nation's elected officials at all levels of government to protect a woman's right to choose. And it will fall on voters to elect pro-choice officials this November.
In times like these, we need a savior.
At the America First Policy Institute today, pro-lifers, including Dr. Alveda King, energized by what might happen at the Supreme Court. Brooke Rollins served in the Trump administration as his domestic policy chief. She says if the court says so long to Roe, pro-lifers can celebrate, just not for too long.
As it's been often quoted, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance, and we have to be eternally vigilant.
And don't expect the White House to just accept it if Roe is shot down.
Now, there are some tricks they can pull, some smoke and mirrors with some funding. Potentially, we're looking at all of that. But ultimately, when the U.S. Supreme Court says that Roe v. Wade is unconstitutional and that the people in the state should decide, that is where this next step will be.
Elsewhere today, with the youngest Americans now eligible for COVID-19 shots, President Biden and the First Lady stopped by a local vaccination clinic, urging kids to get vaccinated.
Hey, Doc, she says she wants to be a doctor. Hey.
Now back to the pro-life event at the America First Policy Institute today. Brooke Rollins, who you saw in my report, says that a decision on Dobbs could come at any minute now. And if the leaked opinion is right, the fight would go back to the states and back to the people to decide. But she also warned abortion will not disappear. At the White House, Owen Jenson, EWTN News Nightly.